Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, Awesome Incidentals. I'm Loretta, and I have three little projects going on right now. I have already poured, I had to prop it up like this to pour a layer of clear into this mold, and then I poured some UV resin into these empty shell casings so that they would not float. And so we're going to do that. And we're also going to be putting this thing in here. We're going to be putting this flag in here. But I want to put the bullets in first, and I want to pour a thin layer in here, and we're going to be doing this eagle. So, first things first, let's move this eagle for a minute. Get this thing here. And I'm going to be using some UV resin that for bonding. It's a little different than regular UV resin. It heats up real hot and it's real fast. But I want to put a little bit on these and then cure it so that they won't move around. I want them to be still. And that bonding, I mean, it sticks them good and fast. Ah, what did you stay up there? All right. That's not what I wanted. Get back up there. Sometimes it's hard to keep a hold of these things when you're trying to adhere them there. There we go. All right. All right, those are stuck. Okay, so now we're going to make up some resin. Put this eagle back over here. And I'm going to make up some resin, and then I'll come back. Okay, I got some resin made up, but first off I want to do a shout out. I had some Happy Meal. I got this Mod Podge Super Gloss that I wanted, and I got these little, they clean up mica powders and stuff off your molds so well. I never knew I wanted them, but I got them in the Happy Mail. And then I got these lights that I wanted off my wish list. And I want to thank you so much. They're motion activated and they have different colors. And I needed them for my hallway because I'm having an electrical problem and they're not fixing it yet. And so I don't have any light in my hallway, so I put them on my wish list. And these are sticky ear cleaning sticks, but they're reusable. You spray a little alcohol in there and it just, oh man, it does so well. I love that. And I got a note that says, enjoy your gift, Loretta. These sticky sticks are great for cleaning molds and are reusable. Just clean with alcohol. They even clean mica mistakes. Blessings, my friend. And that's from Deborah. I want to thank you so much, Deborah. You just don't understand how much I appreciate that, because Deborah was the first Happy Mail I ever got. And I want to thank her so much. That was so sweet of her to do that. Anyway, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate you. Okay, so right now I'm going to probably make a mess because I'm going to put this flag in here, but I want to get it, I want to try to avoid as many bubbles as I can, so I want to dip it in the resin. It also helps make it heavy. And I'm not sure if this is going to turn out all right. I hope it does. I mean, I have delusions of grandeur in my head about how I want it to come out. So I'm just hoping it does. All right, let me change these gloves because now I've got really a lot of resin on those and I can't grab anything else with a bunch of resin on my gloves. So let me change real quick. Okay, now we're going to pour this in here. Okay. All right. Now, I want to take this, pour some more in there. But we're not going to finish it off. All right, we're going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to pour some resin in these little cups. And then I'm going to be using this Pigmentley Sapphire Blue, Red, and then this Pinata Opal alcohol ink. These are resin dyes. And I've never used them before, so I'm hoping that is a pretty blue. Absolutely. Get some alcohol in there. And I want to spray some alcohol in this guy because there's so many places that bubbles can hide in there. I think that I want a little bit more in there because it's really light. We're also going to pour some red. And some pearl. Let me see, this is not wanting to come out. And I'm not sure what's going on with you, buddy. But you need to open up. Let's just take off the top. Okay. Probably more than I wanted, but that's okay. Maybe not. Nah. Maybe let's do this. Let's add just a touch of this mica powder crystal white. Not a whole bunch, just a little bit to help give it that, I mean, I want it translucent, but I don't want it to where you can't see the white. No, much better. Yep, that'll work. And then we'll get this red mixed in. Okay. Stir that blue up a little bit more. All right. So I want blue over here. All right. Get that to get it out there a little bit. Add some in. Oh, that ain't so bad. All right. Now I think I have enough left for the little thin. I want just a thin layer of resin poured in this guy over here. And we're going to pour it. This is Miracle Coup Resin Pigment Ocean Blue. I might have to mix up some more resin. I might not have enough for how much I want it to do in here. We'll see. No, it's not going to be enough. But I won't bore y'all. I'll go ahead and mix up some more and put another layer in there so that when we come back, we'll be able to finish this guy, and then we'll finish this guy. I think that the eagle will be ready to demold when we come back because it doesn't have to do anything else with that one. Okay. Yep, I'm going to need some more. All right, so I won't bore you. I'll finish that, and then we'll come back and we'll demold this. We'll finish this and this. Okay? See you then. Okay. This is bead part 2, and I added this flag in here before this settled up. And we're going to be finishing off this thing here. This is an extra. How pretty is that? Very pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay. I think this is going to be a little bendy. Hopefully it's ready to come out. Still a little bit bendy, but I think it's going to be okay. think this bottom part is really probably could use some more time. But y'all know how we get all anxious and we want it now. Instead of next week. Yeah, this bottom part could use some more. Okay. These are those overfill that it turned out really pretty. Because I filled up all the places, even the ones that weren't supposed to be filled. I put resin in there. We'll just put that in what Miss Sheila calls the scrappy pile. Okay. All right, now let's get this over here to where it can sit still for a little while longer. Let me find a flat place, y'all. Nope. There we go. Okay. Now, so we want to finish this and this. Sorry about that. Okay, so I need to work up some resin so that we can pour it over this and finish this. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I have some resin. I found these. I'm wondering if these stars will disappear with resin on them. So I'm going to test this theory. I don't think they'll disappear. I think since they're mirror backed, they won't disappear. But I think that it would look really cool with some of these in here. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, now we're going to pour. I hope those don't. You know what? I think that I'm going to do a little bit of UV bonding resin on those to keep them in place. Just tack it one little area. Because I'm afraid if I put it in there without tacking them, they will float. Alright. The cool thing about UV resin for bonding, it adheres very quickly. Okay. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to pour this on here. Very slowly. Alright. Alright, I think that'll do. We'll sit. We'll wait for it. Now, the question I had, I think that I want to color in, put some color in the bottom of this. I think I need to pour a little bit more of this in here too. Yeah, I'm probably going to be fighting that floating thing. we'll see. Okay, now the question is, what color should I make it? Like a blue? Should we do a blue? How about a sapphire blue? I haven't used this. It's that Pigmentley liquid dye sapphire blue. Let's I'm going to take the paper off of it, guys. That's what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay. So I want to I'm not sure. Well, I poured bowls in that, didn't I? All right, let's see what color this turns it. And I think that we should put some crushed crystal in there. Give it a little bit of bling. Not much, but a little bit. Give it a little bit of sparkle. All right, let's see what we get. I was hoping that I was going to have some left, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have any left. So, okay. Okay. See if I can put a stick underneath there and make it not. There, maybe that'll work. Okay, so we're gonna get this cured, and then we'll be back with the demolding. There's not a lot to that more, but I'll be back. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, I got a bubble. That's okay, it's on the bottom. Check that out. That turned out, oh, I got a bubble right there. Dadgummit. I have to fix it. But that turned out really pretty. Yep. That turned out pretty. I just had to fix that bubble. Let's see what these little guys look like. Oh, that turned out really pretty. I was hoping the glitter would sink into the fins. And it did. Loving it. I like these little turtle molds. I got them off of Temu. Too cute. Okay, now I'm probably going to have to bring this guy to me to get him to demold, because he's a pretty big mold. Let me get some alcohol here. In my spray bottle. Meant to fill that up a while ago. I'm gonna have to do a little cleanup on this guy. I'll have to bring it to me, everybody, so that I can, y'all know my hands are not the best. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Check it out. That turned out really cool. Made in the USA. I'm going to have to file that down a little bit, but man, that turned out really cool. Loving it. Oh, he turned out cute too. His legs are matte. Well, I'll have to fix that bubble. But other than that, I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with this guy. All right, y'all. Well, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I love the turtles. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm going to submit these into resin for the red, white, and blue challenge they have going on. And I hope that you have a great day, night, evening, whatever the time zone you're living in. And that you'll come back for the next one. Don't know what I'll be doing, but we're going to be doing something. So just remember, if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, think about doing that. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and it does help my channel grow, and I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. Absolutely. So, and all the people that have stayed with me and are with me each and every time, thank you so much. Deborah, again, I want to thank you for the happy mail. From the bottom of my heart, that meant a lot to me, a lot. My very first happy mail. And I've been doing this going on 3 years, so that was my first happy mail. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And my prayers are with you. Thank you, my friend. I will see y'all next time. And remember, the world is full of blessings, but if you haven't found one, be one. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.